Okay guys, today we will be comparing deep research or deep search features from ChatGPT, Perplexity and Grok 3. We will compare these three utilities on a very specific prompt that searches the web and I think is very pragmatic and real world. So stay tuned, and also if you want to find specific videos about each of these platforms, deep search features, go watch my other videos. So guys, a few words about deep research. It allows an AI agent to search the web and compile detailed reports, and essentially what it tries to do is automate a human that searches the web and tries to articulate a big report of competitors, of what things have already happened in the market. And currently OpenAI's deep search feature is the best model on AI's last exam, so this is probably like O3 full unleashed, and it's so much better than all of the other models in terms of this. And you know, after deep research came out, all of the other companies like Grok, like Gemini, all of them have like deep research. All right, actually I think the trend started with Gemini from Google, but it needs the paid model to access it, and I don't actually have access to that. But yeah, this is something amazing to see, and the value is actually according to most people tremendous. It saves so much time. This came out like a month ago. And also Perplexity, like 12 days later, introduced its own deep research that can save you, as they claim, hours of time by conducting in-depth research. I have used these deep research tools for academic writing and checking things and papers and doing academic reviews in the past, and I would say that in my current experience, ChatGPT's deep research and Grok's 3's on academic things are better than Perplexity. But when you also want to check real-world applications and actually search websites, communities, I think Perplexity is also a nice addition. So I have wrote a very specific prompt in all of these three tools, and you know, I want to give you a little bit of a context about what we're asking them and what the responses were, because these search tools take like sometimes even hours to put a deep research completion and report and response out. So I've pre-made them, I've pre-wrote them, and I will share with you the chat. So currently, if you don't know, I have created a website that is called NoFX Services. Here we try to add tools that people can use for free, and they just watch ads and we make money from the ads just to keep up this website. And we have 4 users in mind: crypto users, investors, programmers, and casual users. And our ideas currently are based only on front-end code and minimum ideas with back-end calls that don't use a database. But very soon we want to expand on back-end calls and on databases. So I create a question here for deep research to give us new ideas to implement in each of these 3 development categories, like front-end only, with backend, and with database, separate categories, and for separate user personas. Okay, and we want also an estimate of the volume of each idea, and we want a table. So we ask this very specific question. We give a lot of context to the LLM to do the search, and I wouldn't say that it's actually an LLM. It's probably like, we should call it AI agent from now on, because most of this is agentic work down the hood. And ChatGPT is asking us a follow-up question to clarify specific points, like what programming language framework we use, what is our audience. Maybe you want only Greek people or English people or USA people, but we go global in this case. What kind of ideas you want? You want trending, evergreen? We do both. And how we are going to monetize, so it can actually fine-tune its response and search. And it gave us a very good response: the table, the user, the volume, a short description, and also the potential for monetization for each of the questions and categories asked. So I would say that for 7 minutes that it took it to run, you can see here, research completed in 7 minutes, 10 sources. The response is okay. Nothing amazing, nothing insane, but still it's good. And we used it for free. We can run it with the plus mode for 10 uses a month. On the other hand, Perplexity, given the same exact question, searched 41 resources available probably over here. You can check them. Gave us like text for the answers in the first case, but we were able to ask a secondary question. The response from Perplexity and ChatGPT were very similar. Using the follow-up question, we say table, and we also wanted to build more on the questions, find more ideas. And the second response that we got out of Perplexity was very good. Some very novel, interesting things that we have never seen on the past, because this specific template, I used it on search, on so many tools. If you follow the channel, you could actually see this question getting asked in the past in so many cases. So the follow-up question and answer from Perplexity really blew my mind, and I think it's very worth it. And of course, I will be saving and aggregating all of these questions and ideas together because I think this is a very important task to do and have it around. But yeah, it was pretty amazing and I was very, very happy with the result. So right now, Perplexity is number one in this question, ChatGPT is second. And given my past experience on academic writing, I would say it's ChatGPT, Grok, Perplexity. Okay? These are the two types of research you do. Academic research, completely different resources from typical research where you search the web. Academic, you go for papers, specific post stories, a completely different story that 90% of you are not interested in it. But all of the other people are interested in like this type of. So that's why I'm not covering academic research in depth. Now, let's go ahead and see what Grok spit out and where it places on this rank. So guys, Grok, I absolutely love it for coding. Took 1 minute, searched 50 resources and gave us exactly what we wanted. So it gave us a table with so many amazing ideas, very novel ideas, very different ideas in some cases to the answers of Perplexity and ChatGPT. And the format is not the most amazing, but it still is very, very good. I would say it's a little better or on par as output to the one from Perplexity. ChatGPT, I think, is a little bit more good in terms of splitting the categories, letting us read everything, having descriptions and potential of monetization. But I would say in terms of variety and speed, Grok 3 wins this specific case. And here we can see the detailed categories. So instead of giving all of the details in the table, it gives a summarization up there, and then it gives us a more detailed categorization, ideas and description of what to build, what to do. And I think this is maybe the best approach. Perplexity also very good, very amazing, really love it, very good ideas, but it needed a follow-up question. Grok one-shotted this and had better ideas from ChatGPT. It gave us the same amount of details, but it split it into text and table, whereas ChatGPT had it inherently in the table, while Perplexity did similar to Grok on this end. It was a lot faster than ChatGPT with more ideas and responses, and also it needed one prompt instead of 2 prompts that Perplexity needed. So I would say, in my opinion, in this very specific case, it wins both Perplexity and deep research from OpenAI. Now, I have not checked Google's, which is the original deep search, and I have heard so many good words. Maybe I should check it out in the future. Maybe you can tell me down below in the comments if you have checked it out and if it was good. But what I want to tell you is that taking into account the work from academic work, I would say that Grok 3 right now has the best deep search. It is matching ChatGPT very, very closely, and you can use it for free right now. So it's a no-brainer. Grok 3 right now for me is the best model. The best model. I use it to code web apps. I use it for search. I use it for everything. I love it. It's very, very smart. Very smart. And you don't need any insane prompt to get the most out of it. So for me, Grok 3 right now is the best all-around model out there. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. And deep search, I like Grok 3 better than the other 2 options, with Perplexity being very, very. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Welcome friends. Today we will be testing out Perplexity and we will be checking out this deep research functionality. One of the things that I want to tell you is that actually at the current moment, I will probably have uploaded, or I will upload a video where we will be testing and comparing Grok deep search, Perplexity deep search, and ChatGPT deep research on a very specific prompt that is of great importance to us. But let's get started with Perplexity. This is a free feature that you can use right now, and you can tell it exactly where to look at. So I will open up web, academic, and social links. We click the deep search feature over here, and we place this very specific prompt. So let me give you an idea of what this prompt is about, why is it important, and why I think it's a good prompt. So first of all, we give it context of the website that it will be working on, and what we look to do is find new ideas that are SEO optimized and get loads of traffic, and we tell it exactly what our website does. We want to tell it the tech stack for each of the ideas, like front-end code only, but you can also have ideas with API and backend calls, like a second separate set, and third, you can also have like a database and all of the other things, like third separate step. And we also want to specify the output that we expect. We expect a big ideas table, a table full of ideas, and we want different ideas for each one of the 3 categories stated above, and we want to target these specific users. features, so we niche it down a little bit. And we also wanted to give us an estimate of the search volume of each idea on Google or whatever. So this is a little bit of a trick that I try to do there to see if it can actually understand what I'm asking it to do, find volume on Google or search something else. And I think that's interesting. So we're going to hit the play button and it's going to take a few minutes to complete. In general terms, I think the deep research functionality from OpenAI is taking hours to finish, but the performance, at least what I've seen on the web, is a lot better. Now, why do I need this list? Why do I think this is a good, important question? First of all, I have asked similar questions with search functionality in the past on so many tools. So I have a very good benchmark of whether the ideas that they will respond to us are actually new, are actually interesting, and I can also know if we can implement them using one of the three functionalities. So I can actually understand if the answers that those deep research features respond to us are novel, applicable, and fit the narrative. So I think this prompt is best prompt that I can give Perplexity right now. Also, the result of this prompt will be used in future tutorials of AI tools to improve this NoFX services website that we are making a series on. So you may not know, but actually right now on my channel, we're covering AI tools, and pretty much in every video that we try something new, we do a coding tutorial and we build on top of this website and improve it again and again. I also have live streamed 4 hours of developing live using AI tools for this specific website. So the whole project of this thing is to show you live how you can use AI tools to build a website, build a SaaS, and at the end, in 5 months, 6 months, we will have a fully functional SaaS that does all of these ideas, makes money, and it's amazing and super useful for everyone to use. So this is a very useful functionality, and I'm really excited to see what the result will be. We can see here that also ChatGPT is running at the same time, Perplexity is running at the same time. All of these things will take time, but it seems like Perplexity actually is finished. So let's go ahead and see the result of Perplexity. Comprehensive niche website ideas for noethexservices.com. Okay, so before diving in, it's going to give us a summary of what we're searching on. So the most effective strategy would be to start with a single niche category and establish authority and traffic in that area. All right, the response provides a comprehensive collection of utility ideas categorized by technical, complexity, and target user groups. Great. So front-end only utilities, okay? API, okay, it gives us an idea of what this utility means. And here is the table. So for front-end utilities, it splits them according to users. So this is nice. I didn't expect to do it like that. And then we have the API backend utilities, and then we've got these database depending utilities. So that looks good. And it also gives us an estimate of the search volume. So we have cryptocurrency calculator, medium to high search volume. All right. We have the investment return calculator. So this is a smaller volume, code formatter and beautifier. Also, we have the volume here. And we actually have implemented these two things already and the unit converter. So we've got these three things on front-end only utilities. So in terms of novelty, I wouldn't place Perplexity very high because we have implemented, I've seen these things multiple times in the past. Let's see what other ideas. So API and backend utilities, crypto price tracker. All right, that's good. Stock screener, GitHub repository analyzer. All right, and weather forecasting tool. Again, all of these not super novel. Crypto portfolio manager. Well, that's interesting. Investment portfolio tracker. That's also interesting. Code snippet library. That's also interesting. And note-taking app. Again, all of these things are pretty well known. Like nothing very special or never seen before. But they look cool, I would say. I have no idea if it actually has any more utilities here. So the research indicates numerous opportunities for creating valuable traffic generating utility. One of the things that I like is that it gives you this report very, very fast. So we can ask a follow-up question. So I would like to dive into more ideas in each category and instead place them on a table with tabs showing the exact user and dev category plus the search volume. All right, so we're asking it to output a table instead of what it responded before. Perplexity Deep Research is very good for an initial search, for something that you want to search fast, that you don't don't need probably a million of resources, but it's very important to see if it can actually handle this follow-up question and improve on what we ask to do. So hopefully this will work and we will get a very nice out structure. And also we can see here that the research from OpenAI was finished. I actually have done the same research in the past, like 2-3 days ago, and it took way more time. But let's see what Perplexity can spin out. Let's see. Super excited to see the result. Alright, so Perplexity has responded to the follow-up question, and it actually includes even more ideas, which I really like, and I think these ideas are very good. These are very good ideas. I'm quite amazed about the improvement that I see over the past few weeks on Perplexity deep research. I think it has improved significantly, at least on this front. I see very nice and interesting things that I've never seen before. It spits out some very nice things, very interesting things. And yeah, I think these ideas are very good, and I would actually say that this is better than what deep research from OpenAI has spit out. Maybe it's the prompt, maybe it's the specific niche, but it's absolutely a lot better. And also the estimatedly monthly search volume is a lot more realistic, I think, because here they say about a few thousands to millions. I don't know, maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't, but Perplexity and all of these follow-up questions I think worked really nice, and I think this deep research feature is absolutely amazing. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today we will be testing out deep search from Grok, and we also have a little bit of a comparison to do versus Perplexity and ChatGPT. But if you want to find an actual comparison of these tools, you can go ahead in my channel and find the respective video. It should be uploaded, or it should upload in the next few days or hours. So first thing first, deep search allows Grok to search the internet recursively and find new ideas, find current ideas, and whatever, give you a very nice, amazing report. So what we will ask you to do is very specific, and we've asked also Perplexity and ChatGPT to do exactly the same thing for us in like previous videos. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to find a list of niche ideas that are SEO optimized, get loads of traffic for our website, which is NoFX Services, where we're building tools using AI. I'm making live streams on it. On previous videos, we have actually created utilities in 10, 20, 30 minutes for this website, and we build free tools. We get paid in ads, maybe some affiliate things, and you get a benefit from it. Link down below in the description. So what we want to do is find new ideas that may only require front-end code, only require back-end and API calls without a database, or ideas that only need a database. And we want to have things for investors, crypto users, programmers, casual. Alright, that's the things we want to do, and we also want to get an estimate of the search volume so we can put some precedent into what build, what not build. And we wanted to do deep search on this thing and give us an answer. So Grok is going to get started with deep search, and as we wait for the answer, I want to give you an overview of what happened with the other tools, but for a more in-depth video, go ahead and watch the dedicated video on the channel. So here we asked the same question on ChatGPT. It asked us to, ask some specific questions about what tools we use, what our audience sees, what kind of ideas we want, and how we monetize them. And it starts the research, took like 7 minutes, 10 sources, and it gave us 3 or 4 tables with specific ideas, exactly what we asked it to do. Nothing very novel, nothing very amazing, but it was fast to do, easy to do, spit out the result exactly as we want to do. It followed the instructions perfectly, so that's cool. Perplexity, on the other hand, at the first iteration, it didn't give us a table, so we could also ask it a follow-up question. Again, the ideas were pretty similar to ChatGPT's, and by the follow-up question, it started to improve on the answers, and I think these answers that it gave us are amazing, and the structure is also really nice, and also very nice, interesting ideas that we could implement. And I think we should be actually taking action and implementing all of these things for NoFX, so you can actually access them. Investors, crypto users, everyone pretty much that looks on this channel or my crypto channel can actually use them. So I actually liked the Perplexity's deep search result on this specific field very much. In terms of academic writing, I think ChatGPT is a lot better because I'm doing also some academic work for a specific company, and in that realm it's way far off. It can search and index things that are a lot better than Perplexity. Perplexity, very good for watching websites, maybe Reddit or whatever, but ChatGPT for academic things, super amazing. But whatever, what we want to see is the result from Grok. But I just wanted to give you like a baseline of what to expect. So we can see here that it actually spits out in just 1 minute 50 sources, super fast. This is insane. It gives you full list. So the key points summarized from Grok, it summarizes the users and also the development environments, and we want high search volumes. So let's see, ideas by category and user group. Great summarization. It tells us also the estimated search volumes and how much it is. So here we can actually see that list, and it says the user group, category, idea. So I gotta say that this is absolutely very nice, very organized, loads of ideas, and very novel ideas that I have not seen getting out from other tools, which is pretty nice. This is pretty interesting, I gotta say. Like Grok 3 once again leaves me with my mind exploding. Like this Grok 3 is absolutely amazing. Even for coding, it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I like these ideas so much. These are such good ideas. Yeah. This is very nice, guys. Like I've gotta say, this is amazing, and it gives you a detailed categorization of ideas. So it gives you like this extra context. Yeah, guys, this is very nice. This is very nice, and I've got to say, if we act on all of these ideas and implement them for no effects, the result is going to be amazing. So yeah, I would say that Grok 3 deep search is matching Perplexity deep search. This is quite unexpected. This is quite unexpected. I did not really expect it to be so good. But yeah, that is it. Grok 3 deep research right outside gates. Today we will be testing out a new available feature from ChatGPT and OpenAI, which is deep research. We actually have 10 queries as plus users to this service, and I think it's very important to give it a check, give it a look, and see if deep research indeed works as well as it is expected. One of the most important things that I want to note in today's video is that I will be making a video comparing this deep research feature against Perplexity deep research and Grok deep research. So let's start with the query. So I want to ask it one very specific question that is of very big importance to me. So if you don't know, along with a friend, I created this website where all of the tools that you can see over here were created live using the previous videos that I have uploaded in this channel. And one of the most important things for us is to find new ideas to implement, and we use AI to do all of these things. And loads of these utilities have been created using AI tools in the previous videos that I have uploaded. So my template and my prompt will be for this website, new utilities that we can add moving forward. So let's get started. The template that I'm going to write is, I have the following website, and I'm going to give it the link. I'm looking to find new niche ideas that are SEO optimized and gets load of traffic. My website is based on creating free and simple utilities that people search on the web. Research ideas that I can implement using the following 3 rules. Ideas that need only front-end code. Ideas that need API backend calls without a database. Ideas that need also a database plus 1.2. I want you to create a big list of ideas or a table with different ideas in each of these 1, 2, 3 categories. All right, make sure to give me an estimate of each idea's search volume on Google or whatever. Okay, so what we asked it to do is we give it context of what our website is. We tell it that we look for new niche ideas that are SEO optimized and get loads of traffic. So what we do on the website is we offer free utilities, and we need SEO optimization and loads of traffic coming to our website, see our advertisements, so we get paid for the free versions that we provide. And that's what exactly we say: free and simple utilities that people search on the web. research ideas that we could implement using the following 3 rules. I want you to create a big list of ideas or a table. We'll leave it open answered for it. Probably a table is the best option. Focus on 1. Crypto users, investors, programmers, casual users. So let's go with, instead of a big list of ideas, create a table, create a big ideas table with each different ideas from these categories and targeting the following 4 users. All right, so we give it the user types and we also want an estimate of the search volume for each idea. So I'm going to copy and paste this. That's the step that we do for deep research. And one of the things that we have to tell it is it will ask us a question to clarify specific points. We have to clarify these points so it can be more good on its search. So it gives you a follow-up question with very specific questions. So the first is what stack we use. Yes, of course. These are the answers. So 1, we have Next.js, Tailwind, SADCN, TypeScript. 2, are you targeting a global audience or is there a specific region you would like to focus on? I would say global audience. So we don't have any niche of country or whatever. Would you like only evergreen ideas or are you open to trading but sort of lived? I'm open to both. I really like this. Do you want monetization potential included? Ads, affiliate marketing, premium grades? We mainly do ads, but you can also include the rest. Okay, so we clarified these questions and it will start the research and compile a list of niche SEO optimized utilities ideas that align with our website focus. Front-end only tools, it tells us again the structure, exactly what it's going to do. I think it takes a step of doing prompt optimization. So essentially here we can see our prompt, but it creates it even better. And now the research starts. This will probably take 1, maybe 2 hours of research done on the background from ChatGPT. So we will have to come back to it in the future. So let's skip to that. Okay, so we actually have a response from ChatGPT. Let's give a check on what was done. The research was completed in 7 minutes and it has only 10 sources. So nothing really amazing. I have seen like other research questions asked in the past for bibliography or whatever that took so much more time. Like it's insane. So this is a list of simple web-based tool ideas aligned with NoFX services focus on straightforward utilities. All right, totally get it. So compound interest calculator, estimated search volume, description, monetization potential, crypto profit calculator. All right, this is also interesting. Ads targeting. All right, regex tester, also interesting. Color code converter, also interesting. Very good. This is the tools requiring API backend calls, no database, cryptocurrency price converter. Okay, that makes sense. Live stock quote lookup. Okay, that's also very interesting. GitHub repo stats viewer, also interesting. Weather forecast application. All right. What I don't like about this is that the result that GPT Deep Research gives us looks so similar to Perplexity search. So pretty much they give us duplicate answers at this point, which doesn't make me happy. Doesn't make me happy at all. But we can also see specific resources to get even more ideas, and we can build on these things, which are called mini tools. So we start to get a little bit of information. Broken link. That's not something I like. So yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting, and we can learn some very cool, interesting things. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks very cool. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm quite amazed by this result. Like some Altman says, $5,000 worth of research in a couple of minutes or hours. No, my friend. No, this is not worth $1,000 of research at all. But whatever. We can also see here how Perplexity has responded, and they look pretty close. And yeah, I wouldn't say I'm quite amazed, but I would say that the result again is not bad at all. And again, we have to understand that this is a secondary query on Perplexity to improve on the previous search, which I think is not something that I can do with actually deep research at this point, which is something that I don't like. But this goes deep research by ChatGPT, OpenAI. We will have a comparison video very soon on the channel uploaded. And of course, you can check out the dedicated videos for Perplexity and Grok in the channel.